Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Coolidge High School in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. The number 1 team versus the number 12 team in the country by USA Today rankings. Montrose Christian coming in at number 12 versus the number 1 Oak Hill Military Academy team. Two legendary coaches in the high school basketball scene. Stu Vetter, coach of Montrose Christian Mustangs. And you got Steve Smith, the coach of Oak Hill. Got it?
All right. At this time, we can have everyone to stand for the national anthem. Get ready for some basketball. Montrose Christian. Let's meet our substitutes. First, for the Oak Hill Warriors,
here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center, Coolidge High School, Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. Just about to tip off here. Starting lineups have been announced for Montrose Christian. You have Adrian Bowie, G-Vasquez, Taishi Ito, Ben Thomas, and Kevin Durant. For Oak Hill, you have Michael Beasley, Jeff Allen, Anthony Wright, Nolan Smith, and Taiwan Lawson. Oak Hill's ready to go. One last meeting for Stu Vetter's Montrose Christian Mustangs. Highly anticipated crowd here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center. Nearly capacity of 4,000. Two of the biggest recruits in the country will set to tip it off. Kevin Durant, who's going to Texas, and Michael Beasley, who is committed to Charlotte and Bobby Lutz's team. Almost underway here. Ball is won by Oak Hill, going right to left. Lawson pumps from the foul line, out on Jeff Allen. The Montrose Christian ball. Durant set to inbound to Tai Ito. And drawing the early matchup, looking here is Jeff Allen possibly for Kevin Durant. G-Vasquez. Passes off to Adrian Bowie, back to Vasquez, works it over to Durant. Durant inside to Ito. Ito dishes out. Jumper is missed by Ben Thomas. Rebound, Oak Hill. Lawson driving coast to coast. He's bumped on the shot. And the senior headed to North Carolina, Roy Williams' team, is headed to the, actually the foul is on the floor. Smith inbounds into the half court to Lawson. Lawson calls out the play. Working on his man Ito, hits the jumper. Jeff Allen fouled underneath. Count the basket. We got our first points of the ball game. Foul is on the senior Ben Thomas. Senior Jeff Allen is headed for Virginia Tech at the line for the Warriors. They'll be shooting one with a 2-0 lead. He converts the old-fashioned three-point play. Durant inbounds to Tai Ito, facing the press. Durant with the ball in the wing. Launches a three-pointer. It's good. Montrose Christian has its first lead of the ball game. Nolan Smith on the perimeter looking for Lawson. Lawson's got the ball up top. Guarded by Tai Ito. Lawson inside to Beasley, guarded by Durant. Beasley works baseline, hits the jumper. We got a 5-3 ball game right now in favor of Oak Hill. G-Vasquez dishes the ball to Ito. Ito's pass saved. Montrose will set it up. Durant's got the ball, being guarded by Jeff Allen. He falls down. Vasquez picks up the ball. Spins in the lane. Hits the runner. The seniors headed to Maryland is on the board. We got a tie game at 5. Taiwan lost over to Anthony Wright. Wright is headed to Michigan. Gets it back to Lawson. And we got a foul inside. And this one is on 15. Ben Thomas, his second foul of the afternoon. And he'll be subbed out. Terrell Vincent, the freshman, will replace Thomas. as Thomas leads the game with foul trouble early in the first with 6 minutes to play. Lawson takes the inbound. And we got another foul inside this time. It's going to be an offensive foul is whistled on Jeff Allen. Ty Ito drew the charge inside. Durant inbounds to Ito. And call the press off here. Lawson will pick him up at near midcourt. Ito drives left side, looking for Vasquez on the wing. Vasquez driving baseline. His pass goes out of bounds and turns the ball over. It's not what the Mustangs were looking for on that one. So Beasley inbounds to Taiwan Lawson. Lawson takes the ball right side. Looking to set up, looking for Beasley, didn't have him. Finds Nolan Smith cutting through the lane, hits it off the glass. Ito to Vasquez, ahead to Durant. Durant drives, and the senior headed to Texas is fouled in the lane. Foul will be on Mike Beasley, his first. So senior Kevin Durant at the line, headed to Texas. Play for Rick Barnes. He misses the first foul shot. The Suitland, Maryland native played at Oak Hill last season. This season he's come over to play for Stu Vetter's Montrose Christian team. So he undoubtedly has some friends on the other side. Durant sinks the second one. Beasley will inbound to Taiwan Lawson. Lawson calling out the play again, guarded by Ito. Nice pick by Beasley. Lawson drives and turns it over. Oh, no, it's going to be ruled out. Last touch by the Mustangs. Smith inbounds to Lawson. Lawson up top looking for Beasley, who drives inside on Durant. And we're going to get a foul called here on the floor. Beasley going to be fouled by Kevin Durant. That will be his first. The fourth on the Mustangs early on here in the first quarter. So fouls starting to pile up already. Just 3 minutes in the ball game, 4 fouls. Beasley inside, misses, gets his own rebound, then he's fouled again. And this one might be on Durant as well. He got lucky. Terrell Vinson going to be called with the foul. Freshman, it's his 5th foul. Well, the team's 5th, his first. So Mike Beasley, who played at Riverdale Baptist last season, homeschooled at the line. Beasley hits the foul shot. One of the top players in the country, headed to Bobby Lutz's Charlotte team. 49ers are lucky to have him. Beasley misses his second foul shot. And got a lane violation on Montrose Christian, so Beasley will get one more shot here. Trying to extend the lead to 3 as they got an 8-6 lead. Beasley hits the second foul shot. Ito will bring it up, guarded by Taiwan Lawson, driving right side. He's looking for some help, almost a travel. The fans wanted to travel here. Vincent has the shot blocked underneath by Beasley. Allen ahead to Lawson, looking for Beasley, then pass is thrown out of bounds. The alley-oop attempt there. Got a little too carried away running the break. Both of these teams like to get out and run, so you will see that all afternoon. Ty Ito's going to bring the ball up, picked up by Lawson here at midcourt. Durant, back to Ito. Ito looking for Vincent. Steal by Beasley, and then Vincent's going to pick up his second foul. And that's a tough foul all the way back there in the transition game. Nolan Smith will inbound the ball here for the Oak Hill Warriors. Steve Smith calling out the play to his troops. Lawson here is looking for Beasley inside again. Beasley gets by Vincent, loses the ball, but it's going to be out on the Mustangs. It will stay Oak Hill ball. Smith on the baseline to inbound. Looks for Beasley, doesn't have him. Finds Lawson up near midcourt. Lawson throws a lob pass inside to Beasley. An offensive foul called on Michael Beasley. Pushing off on Terrell Vincent. That's going to be his second foul. Oak Hill Warriors cannot afford to lose him. He's got to be in there to combat Kevin Durant. .355 into the game so far. Got a 9-6 lead for the Oak Hill Warriors. Ty Ito bringing the ball up the floor. Ito finds Vincent at the three-point line. Vincent to Durant. Durant takes the shot, foot on the line. The long two misses, rebound Nolan Smith. Smith ahead to Taiwan Lawson. Lawson with the pull-up three. He got it. 12-6 Oak Hill. Ito bringing the ball up the floor, guarded by Lawson. Terrell Vincent with the ball up top. And we're going to have a defensive foul coming off the screen here. Ito coming around the screen, and Jeff Allen whistled with the foul. That will be his second. He's going to come out of the ball game. Checking in will be Alberto Jackson and Landon Milbourne coming in for Allen and Beasley, the two Warriors with 2 fouls apiece. So far, a lot of fouls both sides. Team's probably looking to try to settle down soon. Ito inbounds the ball to Adrian Bowie. Bowie drives, dishes to Vincent. Vincent scores inside with the right hand. Lawson working. Great crossover dribble, misses the shot. Rebound Adrian Bowie. Bowie's going to take it coast to coast for the jam, and the crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild here as Adrian Bowie throws it down with the left hand. Vasquez calling for the crowd. Lawson with the ball on the right side. Looking for Jackson inside. Doesn't have him. To Landon Milbourne. Milbourne takes the three. He misses. Rebound Vasquez. 2 future Maryland Terrapins on the ends of that one. Durant from the baseline three. Missed it. Rebound inside Bowie. He misses. The dunk putback. The huge play by Kevin Durant, who's headed to Texas. The crowd going wild here. Tie ball game. 12-12. Shows why he's the #1 small forward, power forward combo type recruit in the nation. Rick Barnes is going to be happy with him. And the junior Adrian Bowie picks up a defensive foul as Nolan Smith was driving hard with the left side. That is Montrose Christian's 7th foul of the half, so Oak Hill will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the half. Smith at the line. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Nolan Smith, the son of Derek Smith, former Louisville star and also a star for the Washington Bullets, now the Washington Wizards. Plays for Curtis Malone's DC Assault team in the summertime. Smith sinks the second free throw as well. Oak Hill takes a 2-point lead. Ito takes the inbound from Durant. Lawson checks him at midcourt. Looks for Vincent. Vincent guarded by Alberto Jackson. Landon Milbourne now covering Adrian Bowie. Bowie with the pass inside to Vincent. Vincent gets the shot off, misses. Rebound Jackson. Lawson's going to run it. Doesn't have numbers, but makes a pretty pass underneath to Anthony Wright. Wright with the layup. And Oak Hill extends the lead to 4. Ito again brings the ball up. Stu Vetter calling out the play for his troops. Ty Lawson covering Ito. Ito inside to Vincent. Back to Vasquez. Throws up the wild layup. Missed. Rebound landed Milbourne. Milbourne ahead to Lawson, who dishes off to Nolan Smith, who missed the layup. Kevin Durant picks up the rebound. He's going to take it up the floor himself. Durant doesn't have numbers. Looks for Ito. Ito to G-Vasquez. Vasquez for three. Off the mark. Rebound Durant inside. Loses control and turns it over. Oak Hill running. Lawson, Smith, back to Lawson. Hits the layup and the foul on Ito. Tough hanging layup. Nice little give and go action there by the Warriors. They take a 6-point lead. Will go for 7 on the 3-point play attempt. Stu Vetter going to go to his bench. Going to bring back Ben Thomas and also going to bring in... Also going to bring in junior Troy Brewer. Foul shot off the mark. Vasquez with the ball in the left wing. Looked inside for Vincent, didn't have him. Durant at the top, near midcourt. Being guarded by Anthony Wright. Durant drives with the right hand. Puts up the layup, it's good. 18-14 now, Oak Hill. Two teams who really like to get out and score. L-Milbourne for three from Lawson, hits it. And the senior who's headed to Maryland next year for Gary Williams Terrapins drains a three-pointer from the left wing to give the Warriors a 7-point advantage. Vasquez now with the ball up top to Ito, being covered by Lawson. Back to Vasquez. He's up high, dribbles near midcourt. Looking for some help, goes back the other way, spins, loses control, falls down, gets it to Durant. Durant from the elbow. Hits the jumper, and Kevin Durant really making his presence known as the quarter ends. 21-16 is your first quarter score for the Oak Hill Warriors. So far, this game giving everything that was expected. G-Vasquez will inbound the ball to Troy Brewer, back to Vasquez. Vasquez will set up combo guard, play a little point guard, little two guard, maybe even the 3 next year at Maryland. To Durant on the baseline. Durant spins, hits the baseline jumper and the foul on Nolan Smith. Doesn't matter who Steve Smith puts on Durant. Durant is hitting everything. Showing why he is one of the top 5 recruits in the country, hands down. Kevin Durant making his presence known, trying to convert the 3-point play. Durant misses the foul shot, so it'll stay a 3-point lead for the Warriors. Lawson's going to bring the ball up. Being covered by Adrian Bowie now. Bowie. Lawson with a great crossover dribble, dishes back out. Anthony Wright on the wing. Wright, who's headed to Michigan, knocks down the 3-pointer. Taiwan Lawson's dribble penetration will be a nice thing for North Carolina Tar Heels next year with Tyler Hansborough and Wayne Ellington and all the guys that they're going to have down there. Vasquez, the ball up top, covered by Lawson. To Bowie. Bowie covered by L-Milbourne. Vasquez for 3. He got it. A little kiss for the crowd as well. Showing he's a showman, the guy from Caracas, Venezuela. Wright at the other end. He misses the 3. Rebound Jackson inside. Working tough. He has the shot blocked. And Wright gets the rebound, put back. It's good. Oak Hill going to go up 26-21. Vasquez right side. Spins up top. Finds Troy Brewer. Brewer to Adrian Bowie. Back to Brewer for 3. Off the mark. Nolan Smith comes up with the rebound ahead to Taiwan Lawson. Does not have numbers. Takes the pull-up 3. Short off the front iron. Albert Jackson saves the rebound back to Lawson. Lawson going to be whistled with the travel. Mixed reviews here in the crowd at Coolidge High School. Both schools are not too far from the Washington, D.C. area. Oak Hill's 6 hours away, but Montrose just about a 20-minute drive here to Coolidge. And the offensive foul is going to be called on Kevin Durant. As senior Billy Clark drew the charge. Clark will inbound the ball to Lawson. So Durant has 2 fouls, and that's something that Stu Vetter's going to have to keep an eye on, because his team arguably not as deep as Steve Smith's team, especially up front with the big men. Lawson, who was teammates with Durant last season at Oak Hill. finds L-Milbourne. L-Milbourne looking to inside. Nolan Smith on the outside on the wing for three, misses. Rebound Durant. Durant going to bring the ball up the floor himself to Ito. Ito to Brewer. Nice move by Ito. Kicks back out for the three for Durant, who misses. And the rebound is Adrian. Bowie's going to set it back up top. G-Vasquez to Ito. Ito for three. Off the mark. Rebound Albert Jackson. Taiwan Lawson driving with a great move. Shake his defender off. Misses the layup inside. Couldn't finish. Vasquez the other way. Looking for Durant. The up and under layup is good. Montrose trying to make a run here. Taiwan Lawson calling out the play. L-Milbourne setting a couple screens. Alberto Jackson, the baseline 10-footer missed. Rebound Vasquez, who's going to push the ball. Distance to Durant on the pretty pass with a huge slam. The two-hand gorilla slam there by Kevin Durant. And it's the Kevin Durant show this afternoon, this evening here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center at Coolidge High School. Cuts the lead to 1. Defense chant by the crowd. Beasley back in the ball game. And Lawson's pass tipped away. Jeff Allen will return as well. Alberto Jackson going to go back to the bench. So 3 players from both total in all with 2 fouls in the ball game. You got Beasley, Allen, and Durant each with 2 fouls. Keep an eye on that. Lawson pass inside to Beasley. The turnaround one-hander is good, and the left-hander gives his team a 3-point lead. Ito's got the ball mid-court, passes to Vasquez on the left wing. Vasquez back to Bowie up top at the top of the key. Bowie drives, loses the ball. Beasley comes up with it. Mike finds Taiwan Lawson. Lawson, Jeff Allen, who's rejected on the baseline by Kevin Durant, drawing the oohs in the eyes of the crowd. Timeout here called by Montrose Christian. Midway through the second quarter, Oak Hill Academy with a 3-point lead over Montrose Christian. Waiting to inbound the ball. Nolan Smith will do so for the Warriors. Brewer covering the inbounds. Smith looks for Lawson. Lawson's got the ball at the top of the key. Drives right side. Pretty moves. And he's going to be fouled by Kevin Durant underneath. And that's going to be number 3 on Durant. And that is big trouble for Stu Vetter's Montrose Christian team. Lawson at the line to shoot 2. Vetter's got the freshman Terrell Vincent waiting to check in. Lawson misses the front end. Anthony Wright will return for the Warriors as L-Milbourne will sit down. Lawson at the line, hits the second one, extends the lead to 4. Vasquez inbounds to Ito. The senior's going to bring the ball up the floor. Picked up at midcourt by Lawson. G-Vasquez to Bowie, working the ball up top. Now to Brewer. Terrell Vincent outside on the wing on the right side. Vasquez up top. Vasquez for 3. Off the mark. And the ball is going to be lost by Anthony Wright on the baseline. So we'll stay at this end with Montrose Christian. Vincent's going to inbound for the Mustangs. And he finds Ito near midcourt. Lawson went for the steal. Ito trying to make him pay. Drives, finds Adrian Bowie on the wing. Bowie misses a 3. Rebound right ahead to Lawson. And the Warriors will run. Pull-up jumper from 10. Missed. Smith putback misses. Right. Allen, pardon me, with the putback basket underneath. 31-25 Oak Hill. Vasquez bringing the ball up the floor. Bowie gets it to Ito. Over to Brewer on the right side. Back to Bowie, swings it over to Terrell Vincent. The freshman being guarded by Michael Beasley. Ito drives, moves the ball around the perimeter there. Three-pointer missed by Brewer. Rebound Oak Hill. Lawson's going to be called with the offensive foul as Ty Ito draws the charge. Taishi Ito drawing the charge on Tywan Lawson there in transition. To stop the 4-point swing. Ito takes the inbounds from Vasquez, calling out the play. Ito finds Vasquez at the top of the key. Looks for Brewer. Adrian Bowie lost control. Vasquez picks up the loose ball. Drives right side. Dishes to Vincent. Guarded by Beasley. Beasley alters the shot. Montrose stays tough inside. Loose ball thrown out there by Anthony Wright and recovered by the Mustangs. Brewer misses a three. Allen's having trouble. All kinds of trouble here. Loose ball. Incredible move there by Tywan Lawson. Scored the bucket and the foul. The crowd oohing and on here in the nation's capital. Wow, what a pretty move. I haven't seen one like that in a long time on the crossover. You say and one mixtape tour on that one. Bucket was good. Don't forget about that. Got the 8-point lead. Trying to extend it to 9, which would be their largest lead of the day. Lawson at the foul line. Can he convert? He does. 34-25, Oak Hill. Stu Vetter going to call a timeout. His team struggling with Kevin Durant on the bench in foul trouble. And early foul trouble, the story right now for the Montrose Christian Mustangs is Kevin Durant, their star senior, is on the bench with 3 fouls. And Oak Hill's been able to stretch it to a 9-point ball game. 2 minutes to play here before halftime. Ito brings the ball up the floor. Covered by Lawson. Finds Adrian Bowie. Bowie's got the ball up top. Troy Brewer works to Vasquez on the right side. Vasquez to Adrian Bowie. Bowie dribble drives left side to Vincent on the baseline. Back up top to Ito. And Ty Ito's got the ball. Bowie driving inside. Rebound Vincent. Looks back for Bowie. And pretty up and under move inside by Adrian Bowie. And that's something Stu Vetter's got to be happy about. Getting inside on this big Oak Hill team. Cuts it to 7. Lawson gets a play from Steve Smith. Looks for Michael Beasley in the high post. Beasley makes a move. Throws up the wild shot off the glass. It's going to go in. So the junior makes it a 9-point ball game again. Vasquez to Ty Ito. And Ito going to be called with a push-off foul. Montrose is in the double bonus, so Oak Hill will be shooting 2 free throws. Or actually, they will not. We'll bring the ball back out over here on the floor. Alberto Jackson and Landon Milbourne coming in for Jeff Allen and Michael Beasley with just 50 seconds before the end of the half. I'm guessing they will probably sit worried about foul trouble with each of those 2 guys that they have 2. Lawson takes the inbound from Smith. Working on Bowie. Throws up the floater in the lane. Misses. Alberto Jackson going to be called over the back with the foul. We're going to go to the other end here. As Montrose will now be shooting the 1-and-1 as well. Freshman Terrell Vince going to line 6'6" freshman. Correction at the score table, Gravis Vasquez, the senior, is headed to Maryland. Combo guard, part of a strong Maryland class, including Eric Hayes and Landon Milbourne, who's right across the way for the Oak Hill Warriors. And now they're going to correct it again. Vasquez will not be shooting. Terrell Vincent, the freshman, will go back to the line. Vincent hits the first of two. 36-28. Second one comes off the back iron. Rebound, Anthony Wright. Wright finds Lawson. Lawson's about to throw the full court pass. And you got a travel here on Nolan Smith. Montrose trying to bring this lead, or their deficit down here. Cut into it a little bit right before the half, 38 seconds. Vasquez getting the play from Vetter. Vasquez being covered by Ty Lawson. Tight coverage there. Looks for Vincent inside. Has the shot blocked by Alberto Jackson. Lawson now going to bring the ball up the floor. Lawson to right on the wing. Right back to Lawson. And Oak Hill looking like they might hold for the last shot of the half here. Lawson dribbling. Can't get by Vasquez. Finds Nolan Smith, who's going to pop the three. Smith hits the three. And we got the first double-digit lead of the ball game. 39-28 will be your halftime score. That full court shot there waved off after the buzzer. And we'll go to halftime with the Oak Hill Warriors ahead by 11, 39-28. Second half just about to get underway here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center, Coolidge High School in the nation's capital. Montrose Christian took the 39-28 lead at the half. Or I'm sorry, Oak Hill took the 39-28 lead at half. Montrose Christian will inbound the ball here. During halftime, noticed some local dignitaries in the building. Ray Brown, formerly of the Washington Redskins, just recently retired. Maryland assistant coach Rob Moxley, Loyola assistant coach Terrell Stokes, former Maryland point guard. And we're just about to get underway here. It's actually going to be Oak Hill inbounding the ball. Jeff Allen. So Montrose going to start the half with Kevin Durant on the bench, who has 3 fouls. Or no, he's out there, I'm sorry. Allen inbounds to Lawson. Lawson inside to Mike Beasley. Beasley spins, turn around, blocked by Troy Brewer. Beasley gets it back, puts it up, rattles in to extend the lead to 13. Durant inbounds to Ito. Ahead to Bowie, drives baseline, puts up the reverse layup. 2 quick buckets here early in the second half. Lawson inside, Beasley spinning. Man falls down. Jumper from the elbow misses. Fight for the loose ball. Kevin Durant comes up with it. Ahead to Adrian Bowie. Bowie on the wing, back to Durant. Hits the bucket and the foul on Jeff Allen. And the senior forward who's headed to Virginia Tech picks up his 3rd. Durant cuts the lead to 9. And he'll go to the line and try to convert the old-fashioned 3-point play. Lots of kids from Washington, D.C. here in this game. Jeff Allen is one of those. Kevin Durant as well. Durant sinks the foul shot. Montrose has to love that he's back out on the floor. As the game got away from them a little bit in the first half with him in foul trouble. Tywan Lawson. Lawson to Nolan Smith at the top of the arc. Misses a 3-pointer. Loose ball going to be whistled out on Montrose's Kevin Durant. It will stay at this end for Oak Hill. Nolan Smith to inbound. Or actually, Lawson's going to inbound as Nolan Smith pops out. Adrian Bowie covering Lawson on the baseline. Lawson inbounds to Smith, up top to Anthony Wright. Back to Lawson for 3. Lawson hits the 3 from the right wing. 44-33. Bowie Dribble drives. Kicks out to G-Vasquez. Vasquez for three from the baseline. In the corner, he hits it and scoring, picking up here early in the third quarter. 6:34 to go. 44-36 Oak Hill. Durant knocks the ball away from Jeff Allen. An early substitution here in the third quarter. Anthony Wright going to come out. L-Milbourne, seniors headed to Maryland, checking in. Beasley, pump fakes, drives, throws up the one hand, and he's going to be whistling with the offensive foul. Tai Ito drawing the charge. Beasley, that's his third foul. Steve Smith's going to have to pay a lot of attention to that one. So now two of the biggest marquee names in the game, Michael Beasley and Kevin Durant, each with three. Durant inbounds to Ito. Ito bring the ball up the right side. Covered by Lawson. Durant cuts through. Ito, Adrian Bowie drives left hand. Loses the ball. Gets it back. And then they're going to have a foul called here on the Oak Hill Warriors. It's a push foul on 42, L-Milbourne. That's his first. Ito is going to inbound the ball from the baseline. Looks for Durant, doesn't have him. Vasquez on the baseline, he's got it. Inside to Durant, being double teamed. Pulls out, hits, takes the three, misses. Rebound, Tywan Lawson. Lawson gonna run. Takes it himself. Layup is good. So Lawson going coast to coast, doesn't get back on defense. Adrian Bowie going in. He misses. Stu Vetter wants a foul. No foul gonna be called for the hack on Bowie shot. Milbourne inbounds to Lawson. Lawson calling out Steve Smith's play for the Warriors. To Allen, hands off back to Lawson. Lawson spins inside, misses inside, own rebound, goes up, and jump ball going to be called as G-Vasquez ties up Tywan Lawson. Possession arrow headed towards Montrose Christian. Durant going to inbound the ball. Kevin Durant inbounds to Taisha Ito. Ito, the senior, guarded by Tywan Lawson. Ito looks for Troy Brewer. Brewer with the ball, the three-point line, gets it out to Kevin Durant. Durant's pass is stolen by Michael Beasley. Beasley brings the ball up the floor, ahead to Lawson. Lawson now to Milbourne in the corner. Milbourne drives with the right hand, loses control. Troy Brewer picks up the ball. Ito now. Finds Vasquez in the corner from the left side. Vasquez with a little shimmy and shake after he hits the three. Showmanship, and that's why he's sometimes compared to Manu Ginobili of the San Antonio Spurs. Got a lot of that flavor. Cutting the lead to 7. Beasley on the baseline from Lawson. Hits the 15-footer on the baseline. 48-39, Oak Hill. Tai Ito. Moving with the ball near midcourt. Right side now. Looks for Vasquez. Top left. Inside to Kevin Durant, who loses control. Beasley picks up the loose ball. Lawson. Ahead to L-Milbourne. Milbourne gets it back out to Lawson. Michael Beasley up top. Guarded by Troy Brewer. The runner off the glass misses. Jeff Allen can't come up with the rebound. Kevin Durant does. Durant to Ito. Vasquez now. Drives right side on the baseline. We're going to get a foul here on the floor on Tywan Lawson. It's a hand check. His second personal. Brewer going to sit down as Terrell Vincent checks back in. Adrian Bowie drives left side, scores off the glass on the layup. 48-41, lead only at 7 for Oak Hill. Montrose scratching and clawing. Nolan Smith here on the wing, drives inside, loses control, turns it over out of bounds. Nice defense by the Mustangs. Ito going to bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by Lawson. Kevin Durant up top near midcourt, covered by Jeff Allen. His pass over to Adrian Bowie. Bowie drives, gets hung up, loses control, gets it back himself. Looking around, finds Durant. Durant with the left hand. Stripped by Tywan Lawson. Lawson going to go in for the jam. And this little point guard can do it all. Ito passes to Vasquez. Vasquez driving left side. Inside now on the baseline. Puts it up, hangs tough. Doesn't get the bucket, but you're going to get the foul on Michael Beasley. That's Beasley's fourth, going to come right out of the game. Anthony Wright going to check back in for Oak Hill, as Beasley's going to have to take a seat with 4 fouls. Vasquez claps his hand at the line as he's going to try to chip into the lead a little bit. Hits the first of 2. Gravis is a native of Caracas, Venezuela. Vasquez second free throw, short off the front iron. Lawson with the rebound, ahead. Some contact by Vasquez, but he drives right past him with the quickness. He's got lightning speed quickness. Hits the layup, 52-42, Oak Hill Warriors. Durant with the pull-up. Only given 2 as he was a foot inside the three-point line. Quick bucket there for Montrose. Lawson bringing the ball up slowly. Normally Oak Hill just running and gunning, slowing it down a little bit right here. Lawson finds L-Milbourne on the right side. L-Milbourne looking inside for Jeff Allen, doesn't have him. Right at the three-point line, misses. Rebound Durant, he's going to run. Durant with the pull-up 3. Off the front iron. Loose ball here, controlled by Oak Hill. Nolan Smith going to go in for the big jam. And that's got to feel good for Nolan, a native of Washington, D.C. His father, Derek Smith, passed away when he was young. His father, Derek, played at Louisville under Denny Crum and then for the Washington Bullets. Vasquez to Durant, swings to Adrian Bowie, drives baseline. Bowie stripped by Tywan Lawson. Oak Hill getting out and running. Lawson, the up and under layup. And it's a 12-point ball game all of a sudden, 56-44. Montrose will start taking care of the ball, and they're going to go to timeout, call a timeout here with 1:29 left in the third quarter. 12-point ball game. All right, undoubtedly 2 things at that timeout: taking care of the ball and running the offense. Montrose was cutting away and chipping away at that lead there when they were running the offense effectively. See if they can come out here and do it now. Vasquez inbounds to Bowie, back to Vasquez. Running the point guard position, something he says he wants to do at the University of Maryland. Terrell Vincent up top of the three-point line. Durant pops out. Vasquez now at midcourt. Bowie, the three-point line, drives. And he's going to be fouled. Lawson got him with his hip as Bowie was driving, trying to get inside in the lane. Ito going to come right back in here. As Troy Brewer's going to check out. A little bit of confusion over there at the scorer's table. And we should be good to go in just a second here. Ito with the ball on the baseline, looking to inbound. Does so to Vasquez. Vasquez back to Ito, and the offense will get set up. Gravis with the behind the back pass there to Terrell Vincent, who's on the baseline, then throws the baseline pass to Kevin Durant. Durant with a huge one-hand jam. Doesn't bring the crowd to its feet, something he did all throughout the first half. Montrose will need that to get some energy back if they want to come back in this game. Lawson, step back three-pointer. And Roy Williams, prize possession recruit there, showing why. Adrian Bowie fouled here at the other end, driving to the bucket Foul's going to be on L-Milbourne. 33 seconds to go here in the quarter. 59-46 Oak Hill. Adrian Bowie, the junior. He's the son of John Bowie, the Maryland Athletic Equipment Manager. Could the Terrapins be eyeing him? And Bowie hits the foul shot. Second one coming up. Vasquez and Lawson jawing at each other over there. Bowie hits the second foul shot. Lawson bringing the ball up slowly. Steve Smith calling for Nolan Smith to come up, take the ball there. A little bit of confusion now on the part of Oak Hill. Settling down, Vasquez covers Lawson. A bigger, taller guy in there to try to, stop the shot. We're going to get a foul here. It's on the floor. Called on number 32, Terrell Vincent, the freshman. Lawson's pass there got tipped up, and then the loose ball, the foul call on Vincent. Nolan Smith to inbound. Finds Taiwan Lawson, covered by the taller Gravis Vasquez. Anthony Wright trying to... Jeff Allen's tip in, not good. The Lawson shot, and that's the end of the quarter. 59-48 at the end of 3. Oak Hill with the 11-point lead. Montrose is going to have to do some work here in the fourth. Fourth quarter about to be underway here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center, Coolidge High School in the nation's capital. That was a quick third quarter there. Not that many fouls called. The referee is starting to let them play a little bit. Should be an exciting fourth as Montrose has to rally from an 11-point deficit. Nolan Smith here going to inbound the ball. Waiting on Adrian Bowie to get in the ball game. Montrose slaps the floor as the end of the fourth begins. Smith inbounds to Lawson. Taiwan passes over to Smith on the left wing, back to Taiwan. Jeff Allen's got the ball up high, hands off to Lawson. Lawson doing some fancy dribbling, great spin move. Goes to Milbourne and misses underneath. Milbourne own rebound. Can't get it in, gets his own rebound again, finally puts it in off the glass. Taiwan Lawson starting to show that he's got a little and one mixtape moves going on. We got a whistle stop and play for a second. A warning on a delay of game. Ito bringing the ball up the floor. Got it right side, looks for Vasquez, pass is stolen by Nolan Smith. Smith driving to the lane, can't hit the layup. Milbourne can't get the rebound. Adrian Bowie picks it up. Fancy dribbling through traffic here by Adrian Bowie, and Bowie gonna put it in off the glass and the foul. No, it's gonna be called traveling on Adrian Bowie. Late call on that travel. Stu Vetter can't believe it. Right inbounds the ball to Lawson. Still being checked by Vasquez. And a hand check whistled on Gravis. And Gravis hands the ball to Lawson. Lawson shoves it right back to Gravis. Two players getting a little animated right now. Nolan Smith waiting to inbound the ball. And Lawson and Vasquez still talking. The referee's coming over to separate the two of them. Make sure there's no trouble going on. Still pushing and shoving a little bit in there. The officials talking to Taiwan Lawson right now about this. Things getting heated here in the fourth. Lawson takes the inbound. Screen from Jeff Allen. Vasquez goes to the floor. Lawson tries to throw it down on Terrell Vincent. And the 6-foot guard is fouled. He can't get the throw down. But the 6-foot guard, if that, draws the aura of the crowd as he tried to throw it down hard with one hand. And Taiwan and Lawson going to North Carolina. Before going to Oak Hill, played at Archbishop McNamara in Upper Marlboro. Taiwan's from Clinton, Maryland. Recently in a game against North College Hill, which is O.J. Mayo and Bill Walker's team, Taiwan had 21 points and 10 assists. Now the officials inside talking some stuff over with both players, trying to tell both teams they got to calm it down, bring it down a notch, the intensity level. Make sure things don't get out of hand. Nonetheless, Lawson, the five-star recruit, the #1 point guard in high school basketball in the country, will be at the line shooting two. He hits the first of two. Makes it a 14-point ball game. A lot of the crowd still on their feet. Lawson misses the second one. Rebound Vasquez. Graves going to bring the ball up the floor in a hurry. Finds Terrell Vincent, who's fouled hard by Anthony Wright on the baseline. Vincent will shoot two. That'll be the first foul on Wright. 8th foul of the half for the Oak Hill Warriors. Vincent at the line. And the freshman misses the first one. Got to hit your free throws if you want to win basketball games, and that's not the way to do it right there. And the second one's off the front end of the iron. Rebound Jeff Allen, formerly of DeMatha. Lawson bringing the ball up the floor. Still being guarded by Vasquez. Lawson looks inside for Jeff Allen. And Allen's going to be fouled. And that's number 4 on Kevin Durant. Stu Better's going to have to be very, very careful. Probably some offense, defense coming up with Durant, I'm guessing, for the rest of this ball game. Jeff Allen sinks the first foul shot. He's got one more. Michael Beasley checking back in as he has 4 fouls, and Kevin Durant with 4 will go sit down. Troy Brewer's in the ball game. Allen hits the second foul shot as well. 64-48, 16-point lead for the Warriors. Graves Vasquez, left wing. Graves being guarded by Nolan Smith. Adrian Bowie, the junior. Dribble drives, finds Vasquez on the wing. 3-point field goal is good. 4th three-pointer of the evening for Graves. Graves going to continue to guard Taiwan Lawson. He's clapping, telling Lawson, I want everything you can bring. Graves talking a little trash to Lawson there. Ball swung around. Anthony Wright misses a three-pointer. Rebound Montrose. Ito going to bring the ball up the floor. Ty Ito finds the freshman Vincent. Vincent over to Adrian Bowie. Pump fake. Bowie going to drive inside. He's playing a little out of control here. He's going to have to settle back in within the offense. Bowie drives inside. Scores off the glass. Montrose trying to make a run. His team's always doing. Steve Smith saying slow it down. Telling his point guard to slow it down, play under control, and milk this lead. Timeout Oak Hill. It's an 11-point ball game. 64-53 Oak Hill Warriors. 5:16 left to go in the 4th. We're about to get back underway here. Steve Smith still giving a couple last-second instructions to Taiwan Lawson. Hopefully that timeout calms down the two players, Lawson and Vasquez. There's lots of chatter going on between the two. Now Vasquez having a little conversation with Jeff Allen as well. So Graves is not a shy one. Nolan Smith inbounds to Vasquez in the backcourt. Or inbounds to Lawson, I'm sorry. Lawson looks for Smith. Smith to Jeff Allen at the three-point line. Allen inside to Beasley. Pass knocked away by Vasquez. Oak Hill stays with it. Beasley tries to dunk inside. He missed the dunk attempt. Rebound Montrose. Adrian Bowie's going to go coast to coast. Lays in the left-handed layup. And they're still chipping away at this lead. Back to single digits, 64-55. Taiwan Lawson with the ball. He's getting instruction from his head coach, Steve Smith. Smith, a 6-time national champion head coach for the Oak Hill Warriors. Lawson looking for Beasley, can't find him, finds Anthony Wright. Wright swings to Nolan Smith. Smith to Jeff Allen at the foul line. Allen drives, left hand, can't hit the jumper. Beasley the rebound, spins and throws it down with the left hand. And Mike Beasley, the junior, making his presence felt. Ty Ito now, ball right side. Kevin Durant back in the ball game. Durant's gonna drive, pass Allen, scoops with the right hand layup. It's good. Quick timeout by Stu Vetter. 3:59 left to go. 66-57, 9-point ball game here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center. 3:59 left to go at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center at Coolidge High School in Washington, D.C. 9-point ball game. The visiting Oak Hill Warriors 66, Montrose Christian Mustangs 57. Jeff Allen gonna inbound the ball. Vasquez knocks it away, scoops it back up. Was he able to call timeout? No. So Oak Hill will have to do the inbounds all over again. Nice pressure here by the Mustangs. Full court press. Inbounds pass to Anthony Wright. Wright finds Beasley. Beasley, the left hand inside, and the lefty. Very tough for high school kids to adjust to that. That's a nice shot by Mike Beasley. Ty Ito bringing the ball up. Vasquez up top, guarded by Nolan Smith. Kevin Durant now, the senior, pulls up from way outside, 23 feet. Hits the three-pointer, 68-60, and this one's not over yet. Oak Hill gonna turn it over in their own end. G-Vasquez finds Durant. Durant, three-pointer, doesn't go, but he's fouled. He's gonna shoot three. And that foul's gonna be on Tywan Lawson, his fourth. And Lawson can't believe it. The crowd on their feet, Vetter's fired up. And Mike Beasley over there trying to get in the huddle by the Montrose Christian Mustangs. Lawson pressuring the official. Vasquez comes right over to talk with Lawson. So with 3:19 to go, fouls adding up, 8-point ball game. And you got an incredible player at the line. He hits the first of three. Got 2 more to go for the seniors headed to Rick Barnes' Texas team next year. 6'9" senior. Hits the second one. Pretty jump shot and pretty form on his foul shot as well. Gotta wonder what this game could have been if he didn't get in foul trouble. Durant hits all three, 68-63. 5-point ball game, and Steve Smith looking a little concerned as his #1 team in the country is starting to feel the heat here. Lawson driving inside, score the bucket and the foul on Troy Brewer. And that's the team's 5th foul. Lawson going to the line here to try to convert the 3-point play. You can't trade these things at each end if you want to win. If you're Montrose Christian, you got to start getting stops. Vasquez fired up here, trying to tell his team he looks like the general. Lawson misses the free throw. Rebound Vasquez. And the ball's going to be out on Oak Hill. Last touch by Oak Hill there. Ito's going to inbound the ball. He's probably going to look for Vasquez, who's starting to take over here. Him and Durant, the 2 seniors. Vasquez, the junior Adrian Bowie. Bowie at the 3-point line. Ty Ito looks at the 3. Nope, doesn't like it. Goes to Bowie. Bowie swings to Brewer. Durant now drives, loses control. Vasquez picks it up. Not much time, you got to start looking for a shot. Vasquez drives, can't hit it, gets his own rebound, put back is good, and he's flexing. The senior is headed to Maryland. The crowd is loving this kid. Number 21 in green and white. Crowd starting to rise. Lawson spins in the lane, dishes to Nolan Smith. Smith puts it in off the glass. 2:20 left in this one. Two heavyweights going at it. Vasquez kicks out to Ty Ito. Ito hits the three, and Stu Vetter quickly calls the timeout. Montrose Christian erupts. The bench goes and congratulates Ito. They're going to cut it to 4, 72-68. Number 12 has number 1 on the ropes with 2:09 left to go. All right, we're back at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center. Oak Hill's 16-point lead down to 4. Jeff Allen looking for someone to inbound the ball to. He's going to throw it away. The crowd liking that. As the Montrose Christian fans starting to overwhelm the crowd a little bit. Number 12 versus number 1. So Ty Ito, the senior point guard for Stu Vetter's Montrose Christian Mustangs, going to inbound the ball. He can't find anybody either. He's struggling, he calls timeout. Still with 2:09 left to play, 72-68, Oak Hill, 4-point lead. We'll be right back. 2:09 left to play here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center, 12 versus 1. Durant inbounds to Brewer. Brewer to Ty Ito is going to set it up. Adrian Bowie now. Bowie driving inside. Throws it up off the glass. It's good. It's a 2-point ball game, 72-70. Taiwan Lawson looks a little rattled. G-Vasquez, no doubt, in his head. Allen sets a screen on Vasquez. Lawson drives around and then pulls it back out up top. Lawson being covered by Vasquez. Vasquez clapping at Lawson. Got his hands up, playing tough defense, the bigger defender on the 5'11", 6-foot Lawson. Lawson looking for something, possibly just slowing it down for Steve Smith, holding on to a 2-point lead. Starting to get boos from the crowd. Lawson drives inside. Nolan Smith. Shot is rejected by Kevin Durant. Durant ahead to Adrian Bowie. Bowie's going to throw it down with the left hand, and the crowd goes wild. The whole place is erupted. Everybody's on their feet here at Coolidge High School. We got a tie ball game here with a minute to go. Number 1 on the ropes, Taiwan Lawson. We'll have to call timeout. Steve Smith calls timeout. You got a tie ball game, 72-72. And this place is going wild here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center. Could number 12 upset number 1? Certainly the feeling right now and everybody in the building is that it's going to happen. The key playmakers in this ball game, Kevin Durant and G-Vasquez for Montrose Christian, really bringing the Mustangs back into this one. They were down 16 at one point in the second half and have made it a tie ball game. Adrian Bowie has definitely helped in that as well. On the floor for Montrose Christian as they come out of the huddle first. Adrian Bowie, Ty Ito, Troy Brewer, Vasquez, and Durant. For Oak Hill, you're going to have Nolan Smith, Taiwan Lawson, Anthony Wright, Michael Beasley, and Jeff Allen. Vasquez guarding Lawson tight. Defense chance here in the crowd. Smith inbounds to Lawson. Vasquez backs off. He'll pick him up once he crosses the midcourt line. 50 seconds to go. Tie ball game, 72-72. Lawson dribbling. Vasquez talking to him a little bit. Telling him, come on, I want it. Lawson holding possibly for the last shot if they can get it. Vasquez comes up. Now Nolan Smith passes it off. Now Smith with it. Smith looking for some help. He's going to get it to Taiwan Lawson, and Lawson's going to almost turn over. He got over and back. Over and back called on Oak Hill. over and back, and Montrose Christian has erupted. They got 20 seconds left, a chance to win the game. G-Vasquez has to be credited with that great defensive stop. He's pumping his chest. And so now Montrose with the chance to win the game, to upset number 1. Can it happen? Tai Ito with the ball in the backcourt, guarded by Taiwan Lawson. Lawson. Durant with the ball at the top. Durant for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Montrose inside. Adrian Bowie, putback is good. It's good, it's good, it's counted. Montrose Christian has won. They have taken down number 1 Oak Hill. No national championship. The students are flooding the floor. The fans are flooding the floor. 74-72, your final. Here at the Frank Hall Williams Activity Center at Coolidge High School in your nation's capital. Montrose Christian has done it. An Adrian Bowie putback will send the Mustangs back to Malcolm, or will send the Warriors back to Malcolm Wilson. Unhappy campers. Came in 40-0, will leave 40-1. Beasley's got his shirt off, he's unhappy. Vasquez with his shirt off, he's pumping up the crowd. Pure underdogs, and G-Vasquez, Kevin Durant, Adrian Bowie get it done. Number 12 knocks off number 1. Adrian Bowie has to be the player of the game with that incredible shot there off the Kevin Durant miss. And once again, your final 74-72. Number 12 Montrose Christian takes down number 1 Oak Hill in a huge game this season. Stu Vetter won a national championship as well, and it will end Steve Smith's reign on back-to-back national championship tries, or it could end it, we should say. Lawrence North will now go to number 1 in the country. Vasquez over there with their shirt off, Durant with their shirt off. They're holding it up to the crowd, being surrounded and mobbed. And that's it for Broadcast Monsters. I'm Jason Perkins. Montrose Christian 74, Oak Hill 72. Thank you and have a good evening.